Hey there, everybody. So, Mighty here. I know it's been a little while since we actually said something, and Mercenary W.O.L.F is a series that is slowly but surely growing. I appreciate everyone for taking the time to actually view this. And, liking and subscribing is a free way to energetically donate to the channel. While you're at it, let me know what your definition is. Maybe you might actually see it in the future in the series. But, that being said, ciao!
Crap! So, I can only imagine you're wondering how we got to this point, because this seems like a pretty tumultuous situation. So, let's back it up a bit and explain a few things. First off, hi, I'm your narrator, Kimura Silverburn. Yep, that's totally me there. Messed up situation, huh? The last time when we did this, you guys kind of got a bit of a rush story about us. That's my fault. The snack was so tasty, I ate the whole thing without leaving a second thought. This time around, though, we're in for business. Welcome to Mercenary W.O.L.F. Never Die Alone. So, here's the breakdown on the crew, because at this point, things have gotten pretty spicy around us. This guy here is Zeniji, Zane for short. He's both my best friend and most hated person in the world. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be able to interact with the rest of the world at a reasonable rate, because of an accident a long time ago. But enough about that. Let's move on to the rest of the crew. This fistful of frags right here is the love of my life, Dancler, Zane's little brother. I saved him at the beginning of this, and may or may not have technically ruined his life, but at the same time, I'll make it up to him for a lifetime. Besides, that's how love works. It never comes out the way you want it to, but when everything is said and done, it has proven to be the most ridiculous thing in the world, and oddly, the most powerful. So a long time ago, before I met the boys, I had a bit of a disagreement with my mother, and ended up meeting them in the happiest of moments. We met several years ago, but due to an unfortunate accident and my powers being bullshit, that basically got retconned by the literal universe. Now, he can't even see me in the same dimension. Fun fact, if I tell him about this, he'll die too. More on that later. When I was a child, I was born in a place that uses what is known as elements for their way of life. Elements were briefly talked about earlier, but there wasn't really too much of an explanation on that. So, an element is an external force that can be accessed by pretty much anyone that understands how to talk to it and ask for things. It's like our way of life and an interaction with the planet, if you will.
Shadows, no labels on our back. The world is our stage and we're ready to attack. In a dance of chaos, we find our own way. No heroes or villains, just debts that we repay. In this game of fate, we choose to navigate. We're mercenaries fighting our own fight. We're mercenaries fighting our own fight. No labels to bind, just the stars in our sight. In a world that's gray, we find our own color. With each step we take, we'll never discover. Whoa, whoa. With steel in our hands and fire in our veins, we're chasing the glory in a world full of chains. Fighting for freedom with grit as our creed. No sides to claim, just the hunger we feed.
Indolent. Damn it! Ah!
I don't think you are properly understanding the situation we are in, Jordan.
Of course I do. It's another test. All we have to do is pass.
No, we got caught out on the battlefield using magic in front of Belgians, and this test is probably punishment for that. At best, they've made it more difficult for us, and at worst, there's some kind of trap within this test.
I see your point, Cam. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, because whatever comes up, I'll just blow away! That looked suspiciously like an oddly colored fireball of rainbows. I don't think that was me. How is she? Is she okay?
Jordan, shut up for a minute. I wish I could have got permission for Twinks to come with us, but this will have to do. Kilkit.
What in Evelyn's name?
You're awake. Are you okay? I didn't burn you too bad, right?
Whoa, kid, calm down. What the hell is going on? Where am I?
There were no burns on her skin, Jordan, just her clothes. But I did manage to heal her cuts and bruises. You just seem to have fallen from somewhere?
Well, that's a relief. How'd she even get above the island? According to the elders, we're roughly about 500 feet below the stratosphere.
I know. She must be from the stars. Are you a star woman?
No. I'm a Kimura. I was on a ship a few minutes ago, and we were about to hit the next city. Konya. Talk about a headache from one of the 9 hells.
Okay, you two, back off. Siggy, go back to the village and let the instructor know about this.
Now hold
Just
on.
wait a minute.
I'm at it! You know we have very strict rules about outsiders, with all the Rocalis plots happening recently, and our most recent punishment? I don't want to get into trouble.
Okay, everyone shut up. Sorry, it's just that no one explained what's going on here, or even introduced themselves. I'm pretty sure I get a say in what I do with my own life.
Sorry about that. I'm Jordan. This is Siggy and Cammy, and you're Kimura.
Well, yeah, more to the point, we're on what we call Mados Island, and are in the middle of a trial set by our teachers.
Which I think we should be focusing on, but clearly that's not the intention of either of you.
Oh, come on, Cam. We don't get an opportunity like this every day. Think about it. If we can actually find a way to pass this trial without anything happening to the person that randomly landed on the island, we can use that as brownie points.
I'm amazed you managed to come up with that. And yet you can't figure out where we are supposed to be going for this test to begin with. Honestly, I sometimes wonder whether or not your head's properly attached. Here, these dried plants are great for helping people that are new to the island be able to properly see everything here. Magic here is quite productive, as well as very much alive. It has a will of its own, and it does what it wants. You can ask it to do anything, but never demand it.
It's funny you mention that, because I can already use magic as is, although, admittedly, it's not your stereotypical type of magic, and tends to do what it wants sometimes, so the only things I can actually use with any true competency would be my favorite 2 spells.
All systems green, and slowly approaching stratosphere. We will be activating cruise control and assisted artificial air in the next 20 minutes. All helm members, please be sure to check the engine for the standard 1 gallon of gasoline. Quantum battery detected on the ship, all power levels at maximum and stable.
Hell yeah! Finally a day that doesn't involve military forces attempting to shoot us down, or some political leader attempting to recruit us to the military for once. It was called Prime Selection Day. The one and only day where things can't possibly go wrong. That girl even kept her word for once instead of being a selfish brat and stayed on the ship. You know what? Maybe I'll get her a couple of video games she's been asking for.
Quantum battery signals lost. Searching for alternative power source. Switching to gasoline mode. Warning! 1 gallon of gasoline detected. Please refuel.
No, no, no! I swear that girl is doing this on purpose. At this point, she knows the problem and consequences that come with this. She's literally our time space battery. The ship cannot run on infinite power without her physically attached to it. Dancler, we're going out right now.
What in Evelyn's name? I was just doing training and now the ship is attacking me? I'm gonna assume that's my cue to get to the bridge, so let's get moving. Sheer speed. Impact! Bro, today's the worst day. All I wanted to do was train. I even got up early in the morning. and had breakfast before Zane did. New supplies we got from that Japanese base were pretty cool. Not to mention we have new civilians on the ship, so I gotta make sure everyone's okay. Oh, Zane's gonna be mad. But at least we get to survive the fall. There's too many civilians on board now. We've got 30 people on hand just helping with the basic maintenance. So I guess it's time for the hero to step in. Zane, take care of the flames! Impact! Haha! So we made it to the end of the video. I know. Muy sad, very sad. But, hold on, hear me out. There's more! The catch to it is you guys gotta like and subscribe. Then hit that notification bell so that way you can actually see everything. Also, remember, leave me a comment into the channel so that way I can see what your definition is. Maybe you'll see it in the future.